Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. It is just us today. Today is Jaja's birthday. Happy birthday, Jaja.
Happy birthday, Jaja.
Yeah. So he's off doing whatever he's doing, probably having a fun weekend, hopefully. James, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while, huh? I've been pretty good though. I'm a little bit tired. It's mad hot out here, so if you do anything outside,
yeah,
you're gonna
it's
be
hot
drained.
over. It's hot over here too. Yeah. Stay safe out there, everyone. Drink water.
Please do. Yeah, stay hydrated.
Yeah, for sure. But what have you been up to?
Me, I got a couple nerdy things. I was out last week. I was on a trip. Had a good time out there. Nothing nerdy though.
Yeah, it looked like
I did
you
this thing
had
called
fun.
Intoxicated Chemist. So it was like science experiments, but there was like trivia and then lots of shots. But I mean, well, that was probably the nerdiest thing we did all weekend. But it was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then this past week, I just been trying to get myself together. I think I got back home on like a Monday, so that kind of threw my week off because I was like, I just got home. Yeah, it was Monday, so I had to do all my grocery shopping, clean up my house and stuff like that. Because the stuff that I would typically do Sunday. So
Yeah.
I don't know. My week felt kind of off just because I wasn't home over the weekend. So which I usually am because I don't be home. I mean, I'll be home all the time. So
get out of here. I was about to say it's been a while for you, James, since you traveled anywhere.
yeah, I've been home for so long. But it's summertime now, so may the travels begin. Yeah, my nerdy things though. Let's see. Let me put my list up. Have I been writing anything on the list? Not really.
Does that mean you
you
haven't
guys
done
probably
anything?
seen by now, but no, I did some things here. So my Crunchyroll, the article that came out, I wasn't here when you guys last week, so when it came out. So
we did talk about it, yes. We just talked about your famous notoriety. It's great. It's cool. How did did they just reach out to you randomly? How did they find you?
Yeah, one of the writers on Twitter, she had reached out and asked if I was interested. So just asked me some questions. I sent over some docs and then photos of it, and then here we are now.
For if anyone didn't listen last week, or if anyone didn't see, James was featured in a Crunchyroll article along with 10 other Blerds for their anime inspired tattoos. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, check them out. And Shannon's getting her tattoo eventually.
I'm getting it in August 29th.
August? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
We got an official date.
Yes, we have an official date. It is booked. Just waiting for, I want to get it at the end of the summer, just so I don't have to be.
So it doesn't mess with your other summer plans.
Benched for summer plans. Yeah, exactly. But it is happening, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, it's only like 2 weeks that you'd be out. So I said it's only like 2 weeks that have to keep it covered and not be able to get in the water or anything like that. Or
oh, is it only 2? Or is it 3?
2 or 3. I guess it just depends on how quickly you heal. But I mean, as long as it's not an open wound still, then you're good. You don't have to put the.
That's true too. But I just figured I'd put it at the end of the summer just to be safe.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because I've definitely gotten a tattoo over summer like, dang, I gotta sit on the sidelines here.
Yeah, exactly. But I am excited. The artist, I'm glad that the artist that I picked was interested in my idea because I really like his work. So gonna be good. In other news, I saw that your artist is about to open his books up early, which I was like, oh great, but it's fine. I'm good. I'm glad of my decision that I made. So I'm excited either way.
Yeah, I was scheming on getting more tattoos, but I don't know what I want to get. So I'm gonna hold off on that idea until I actually know. But he was hyped when I sent him the article.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Even though he's already pretty famous, like I feel like he's already pretty well known, but still, like that's good. That's good. That's definitely bringing more exposure to him. I have a question though. When you have an artist that you visit frequently, do you get like preferential treatment over others that are trying to get appointments booked? Like if you emailed him and told him that you wanted something, would he like try to slot you in first before other people?
Yeah. So he recently he just switched to working on, instead of just one-off pieces, he wanted to do full sleeves. So people that had that were working on sleeves with him would get priority, of course. So I think he would open his books a day earlier for people that are coming to finish the sleeve. But then since him and I are, I mean, I don't want to say we're like homeboys, but like we're pretty cool. Like we talk outside of just getting tattoos. So I have him on Discord. Yeah. So sometimes we game together and stuff like that. But They
Oh yeah, so
sometimes they'll just like, yeah, just hit me
you
up, and
definitely have
then
treatment. Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah, we
definitely
was on
do.
some moves low key when I went out there one time. We were gonna go to a basketball game, but then plans failed. So Indiana
Oh,
Pacers because he's in Indianapolis. So yeah,
oh,
like I
James,
mean, we do like stuff. So
you should have told me this. You probably could have gotten me in. It's fine.
yeah, hell no,
I'm
I mean,
kidding.
we're pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I hit him up on Discord from time to time. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, that's cool. All right, so what else? What have you been watching, if
What
anything?
else? Oh, I got a new Spider-Man comic.
Hmm.
I think a couple weeks ago you jumped the gun and said you don't have a new Spider-Man, but I have one now. So
There you go.
yeah,
Just because I.
this arc is
Mhm.
called Blood Hunt. So that's Blade. It's some stuff with Blade going on that we'll cover later on. So just a pure coincidence there.
Mhm.
I have not read it yet, so I'm a little bit behind. Blade, he was in it early. I think he has a daughter or something like that. But he was in the series a little bit earlier, so I kind of know what the storyline is like with Blade. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, he even has like a special suit that he wears when he's doing vampire hunting. So
Mhm.
it's pretty cool. What else? Oh, I've been watching Apothecary Diaries. I'm not done yet. I'm about halfway, but it's pretty cool. I
It's
like it.
long. I feel like it's rare now. It's very rare now to see, or it's less common now to see an anime that has 24 to 26 episodes in a season. I feel like
Yeah,
most animes now only have like 12 to 13. So it just feels really long when you're watching a 26 episode anime season for sure.
yeah, definitely not the norm anymore.
Yeah, for sure. So it took me a while to finish it too, because I'm like, this is going on forever.
Yeah,
But do
and I
you
haven't
like it
really
though?
been locked into watching stuff. Yeah, I like it. I have no idea what it's about, like overall. I just know there's different stuff happening. So, I know Mao Mao. Where I'm at, Mao Mao has moved with the guy with the purple hair.
Oh,
Like
Genji,
she's at
yeah.
his kingdom. Yeah. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I haven't watched it in probably like 4 or 5 days, so I don't even know what's going on anymore. But yeah, I'm about halfway through. So she was in the kingdom. I think some other stuff happened, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's an interesting story.
It is an interesting story. It's a good show overall. Um, I don't really know. I'm just gonna let you watch it. Never mind. I don't think that
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I'll
there's like
finish
a
it up.
really huge collective story. I think it's just like a bunch of different
Okay, yeah. I thought I
incidences
was
that
tripping. I
lead
was
up
like,
to, yeah.
was I not paying attention? Because I was like, I don't know what's the main goal here, but
Yeah. One could say that there there is one. No, just keep watching. It's fine. Okay.
gotcha. Maybe it'll reveal itself to me shortly,
Or not. We'll see.
or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't picked anything else new up though. So, Go Loser Ranger, still watching that. I'm actually behind on everything right now. So, Kaiju number 8,
You're
One
behind on
Piece.
Kaiju number 8?
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
caught
no,
up.
Kaiju number 8. I watched the latest episode. So, because
Okay.
yeah, that one I watched on like whenever it comes out.
So
It's
you watched
Windbreaker that I'm behind on.
you
Yeah,
watched
Kaiju
episode
number 8. I'm up
11
to date.
of Kaiju number
I
8.
think so. I
Okay.
read the manga too, though, so like I already know
Oh, of course you
what's
do.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah. A new episode came out yesterday. So
Well, I
episode
probably
11.
don't watch it then. Yeah, I
Okay.
probably don't watch
Yeah,
it.
because
Yeah.
last week was 10 and this week is 11. 11 just came out. So
Okay. Well, I'm probably behind, but I mean, I read the manga,
but
so
you read it.
yeah,
James is a manga
you wouldn't be
elitist.
able to spoil me. Nah, yeah, I was reading that one for. I think I started it last year sometime. I was hoping to get an anime, but it's finally
Yeah.
here, so I'm hyped. The anime, I mean, the manga is cooking right now.
Is it? Maybe I should
I
read the
think it's gonna
manga.
be. I hope it's not gonna be like super duper long, like where they're at. It seems like they could end the series right there.
Mhm.
But I mean, after this arc, but we'll see.
How many
Chainsaw Man, they should have
chapters?
ended Chainsaw Man where in the
Really?
last part. Yeah, it's Chainsaw Man is I don't know what it's about anymore. It's a lot of
Oh no.
weird stuff going on. Uh,
I saw weird things on the internet from the manga
yeah.
of
Okay, so you know
this past
exactly.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all that's
yeah.
been going on in Chainsaw Man. It's just absolutely cringy stuff going on. I'm like, all right, well, what are we doing here
Really?
anymore?
Okay. Well,
Well, I mean, there's like a plot, but
I
like
haven't
none of the devils are even around. It's just like him doing that weird stuff that he's doing. Yeah,
um
like they aren't fighting anybody. They just
really?
eating noodles and going in the back alleyways and doing stuff.
That's so strange.
Yeah,
Why? I haven't watched
it's a pretty steep fall off.
I'm pretty behind on Chains. I watched like the first couple episodes. I couldn't really get into it the way that everyone else is into it. So I feel like I'm probably not going to. It's gonna be one of those
Yeah,
things that I just don't follow the crowd on. I don't think. But
Yeah,
yeah,
first half of the series, I think they probably should have called it there. I mean, maybe they got something up their sleeve, but they're taking a while to get to the point because they introduced some new devil concepts.
mhm.
So it's like you want to keep on tuning in so you see more of what those devils can do. But yeah, it's a lot of other stuff going on that's kind of making you not want to read it.
That's so weird. But
Yeah,
sometimes manga and anime is weird, and I don't. There's a lot of questionable things that happen. So
yeah. Uh, MHA,
okay,
I fell behind. Demon Slayer. Oh, I'm up to date in Demon Slayer actually, but because that one I think is ending pretty
yeah,
soon, probably like two,
yeah,
3 weeks.
the manga, right? Yeah, or the
No,
anime.
the anime. Yeah,
The
the
anime,
manga's
yes.
been
So
finished.
there's 2 episodes left. So the episode that comes out today, and then there's one more after that.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm up to date. I'll watch everything after the pod. I got some free time today.
Yeah.
Let me
And
see.
you said you're behind on Windbreakers too, right?
Yeah, I probably only like one episode, so just
Okay,
whatever
okay,
came out this week. Yeah, so I'm
okay,
not
okay.
crazy behind, but
Yeah,
uh,
you
oh,
didn't
I got
really miss anything.
another new manga. I
Hmm.
got One Piece Ace Backstory Part Two.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I got Part One a couple months ago. Actually, it does this cool thing. So let me show you the artwork. So Part One and Two, you combine them and they make wait, how do you combine them? Am I? Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh, a full cover.
Yeah,
That's
it's a full
dope.
cover. So yeah, when you
Yes.
put one and two together, there's just a
So
lot of glare, but yeah, we got a lot of characters here.
that's cool. So a long time ago when Infinity War was coming out, I forgot what magazine it was. They released a bunch of different covers with the different Avengers on it. And when you put it all together, I think altogether it's like 20 different ones. And when you put it all together, it makes one big image. So I bought all the magazines. I spent like $90 on it.
Each.
And I was
That's
like,
how they
I'm
get
gonna
you.
buy a huge frame to put all these magazines in, and I never did it. So they're still sitting in a box. They're still sitting in a box. But also because
Waiting to be framed.
I don't have the space to hang it because like it'll be like a big thing. So I'm just like waiting. I'm like one day when I'm in a bigger place, I'll hang it up finally, as a memento to the good Marvel days. But yeah, they're
Right,
just sitting
the
in a box.
golden years.
Yeah, they're sitting in a box collecting dust. For
Yeah.
years.
So I haven't started reading the One Piece, but I mean it left off in a good place. So it's about Ace. You've seen Ace in One Piece, right?
Mhm.
Where you are? Yeah. So yeah, Luffy's friend or Ace is a good character in One Piece. But yeah, it's his backstory. So they don't cover it in the main show like that. So they have
Mhm.
it like a spinoff. But this is actually illustrated by the artist of Dr. Stone. So that's why I liked it. So it came out before, but it's like a reissue with
Mhm.
new art. So it's the same story, but it just has a different artist. So that's why it looks a little bit closer to Dr. Stone artwork. So I actually really like that. Then when I was in Barnes and Noble, I seen Dr. Stone, the manga volume one. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I was thinking of getting it, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Because I think it's like 26 volumes of Dr.
Yeah.
Stone, and I got nowhere to put 26 mangas right now.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing about manga.
yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
I miss going to Barnes and Noble to the manga section and buying manga, but I literally have no room for any more
Yeah.
physical books in my house anywhere. So
Yeah, I wanna read Dr. Stone. I heard you last week. You said you weren't looking to get into it, but
yeah, it's
yeah, I
on
want
my
to read
watch.
it. So I was thinking, all right, I either buy it or I rent it at the library because I want to like support the official release. So
Yeah.
my library, someone always has number one checked out for some reason.
Oh dang.
I've been looking online, hunting, stalking it, but yeah, I maybe I got to get on a wait list or something. But yeah,
You should
the
just
library has not been reliable.
you should just get a Kindle, and then you can check books out digitally from the library.
That too. Or actually, you can buy digital mangas on Viz website, but I want to lean away from digital stuff because at any moment it seems they can say, yeah, never mind. And then now I don't own it anymore. So
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
But I usually buy when I'm reading manga, I usually just on my Kindle, I usually just buy it from the Amazon store, the digital version. I don't think that they can take it away from like an ebook, I feel like is different. Like I don't think they can say that you don't own that. I don't know. I could
Maybe
be wrong.
I'll have to look into the terms and agreement.
Yeah,
Maybe
I could be wrong.
ChatGPT can help me out.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I've been reading manga. When I do read manga, I'm reading it on my Kindle, but it's just annoying because the value, like it's annoying. I'm happy to support and I will do it, but it is annoying to pay for every volume of the manga instead of just like finding a manga website to read it on. But
Yeah,
I'm happy to support. But yes, the volumes
yeah.
go by quickly.
A series I like Dr. Stone. I definitely want to.
Yeah.
I think I want to own it physically. JoJo's. That's gonna be a lot of chapters, but yeah, I'm able to rent those online. So
Okay.
other than that, what other nerdy things have I got? Oh, oh, I've been doing some gaming.
Oh,
I heard
have
you said you
you?
were gonna pick up Elden Ring. Have you done it? Because I have.
You have? You've played
Yeah,
it? Oh my
yeah, I picked
God.
it
So
back up.
I was gonna play it. Okay, so I swear I was gonna go to the gym today, but I've decided I'm not going. So I'm gonna pick it
Rest
up.
day.
I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, it's been a rest day for like the past 5 days. Anyway, I'm gonna start again tomorrow, but I'm definitely gonna pick it up today since I'm not going to the gym. I'll have time to like play it, but I just didn't have time last week. But I wanted to. I just didn't have the time. But I will.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you picked it up, and then how long were you playing it?
Probably like an hour. Yeah, I didn't really dive deep into it. So what I did, I picked it up and I was like, all right, I gotta remember the controls.
Yeah,
So it's definitely a much different control system than Final Fantasy, which is what I was playing the most recently. So
yeah,
I had to get used to that different control system and then the pace of the fighting in Elden Ring. So I really just been running around trying to kill random things. I've been doing a lot of dying, of course, but just trying to kill random things, get
yeah,
back into the rhythm of it, and then trying to figure out, all right, what build was I trying to go for? Because like when I get new runes and can level up, I'm like, I don't even know where to put these points because I don't remember,
yeah,
what kind of build I was trying to make. So I also been looking at some videos of like different builds um that are good builds. So I have a samurai starting off build. So that's that kind of narrows my options right now of what kind of build I can make. Just because of how I started. So I think I'm probably like level 35 or so. But I mean, you can respec after I want to say the next boss. So I got to go to the Magic Academy, Raya Lucaria, and
yeah,
then
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, that's the next major boss I have to fight. So after that, I think you can just kind of redo all your stats.
Yeah,
So I might redo everything after I can beat that, or
yeah,
keep on with the samurai direction. But we'll see. I've been watching some videos, and then definitely people have been playing the DLC. I've been watching them stream that, so it's been Elden Ring a lot going on. Even though I'm not playing it hands on, there's a lot of Elden Ring content being consumed in here.
yeah. I think I think the boss at Raya Lucaria was the last thing I did. That was the last boss I fought, I think. Yeah. So I don't know where I am right now, just in the middle of nowhere somewhere. I have to, I'm afraid to turn it back on because I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be overwhelming to try to figure out where to start. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it today. And
Yeah,
probably most of today will be spent trying to relearn everything that I forgot.
that's gonna take a while. Like I looked at some recap videos, and I'm like, it was tough because it was not everybody goes in the same order. So that was
Yeah.
like, what's even the point? Like I remember I was beating some bosses, like some optional bosses, and I was like, I don't even remember which of those I beat. And then
Yeah.
yeah, what kind of build you were trying to make, what your next game plan was. I need a notebook or something to write down stuff because
Yeah.
it's my Elden Ring notebook of, all right, this is what you want to do next. This is what's kind of stats you're trying to build because it's
Yeah.
so much going on in that game. But
There
yeah,
is.
I mean, I am determined to get through with Elden Ring.
I was following when I was playing it originally, I was following this really good, I forgot the name of the YouTuber, but he had a very detailed walkthrough like series that I was following. But like there's so many videos in it and I don't know where I left off. So it's like it's gonna be hard for me to jump back in for sure. I'm gonna try to find where I left off in his walkthrough to like try to reorient myself. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
was I was reading one. Well, it was like it's called Fextra Life. They do
Mhm.
Elden Ring like walkthrough stuff. So that's what I've been using for like my guide to figure out what to do. So they have a speed, it's two versions. So it's like a speed run, like if you only want to do just main bosses and stuff. So I was kind of following that, but I was like, no, I think I'll try some optional bosses too. So um like as you're going through it, it's like, all right, while you're in this area, these are the bosses and stuff that you can fight. So
Yeah.
I've been following that a little bit closely. So I'm trying to make my way to Raya Lucaria. I thought you could just go in the front door. You cannot. So
No.
now I got
No, you
to now I got to figure out
can't.
what I got to do. So yeah, that's where I am.
Okay. That boss is hard. I had a lot of trouble with the boss in Raya Lucaria, but it's just me though, James. I feel like you're better than me, so you might have an easier time. We'll see.
Real deal gamers over here.
I'm in an Elden Ring group on Facebook, and I kind of want to leave it because Elden Ring players are like very toxic. But there are people that are like, oh, I'm on new game plus 7. I'm on level 650. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
y'all are doing a lot right now. Like, I will not be on new game plus 1 or 2. Once I'm finished with this game, I'm gonna be done with it forever. Um,
that's me with most games. I want
yeah,
to start trying to replay some games, but we'll see.
yeah. Um, But yeah, I think I am for sure gonna pick up Elden Ring today. I
Nice.
also thought about buying Kingdom Hearts for Steam so I can play it on my Steam Deck. But I will not be distracted by games that I've played 1,000 times already. I will play Elden Ring, I swear.
Gotcha. Elden Ring and Zelda. You got to beat something.
You're right. I gotta beat Zelda. I have to relearn the Zelda controls again too. Ugh. Okay. Anyway. Did I talk about my nerdy things? No, I didn't.
Nah. Yeah. What you been up to?
I've mainly just been catching up on stuff. So I watched Kaiju number 8 last week, and I am caught up now.
Up
It's
to
very
date
good.
in this
Yeah.
in the dub. Oh wait, it's same.
No,
episode.
in the sub. No. You know
Yeah.
I don't watch. You know I don't watch dub.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, the dub and sub are on the same episode, so
Yeah.
we're still on the same episode.
I'm fully up to date. Episode 11. I watched episode 11 this morning. It's very good, but like you've been saying, it's good. So it's not like I didn't believe you. But yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. This last episode, was very, very good. You read the manga, so this is one like obviously he was caught in the last episode, and now he's in headquarters, and it left us on a really annoying cliffhanger, which I'm upset about. So, like
that wasn't a season break, was it?
No, there's one more episode left. But yeah, they left like he was in the middle of fighting the general commander.
Mm-hmm.
And it just like cut off like right it's like cut off like right in the middle. I was like, why would they do this to us? So I hate that. But the show's very good. I'm enjoying it.
I got a Kaiju number 8 jacket over the week.
Do you? Oh
yeah.
Wait, over the weekend, so you don't have it yet.
Yeah. No, I have it. I can go grab it real quick.
Oh yes. Show it to the YouTubers that are watching us on YouTube. And this is a good time to promote our YouTube channel, everyone. If you only listen to us, if you want to see visuals of all the cool stuff that James has all the time, then you should watch our YouTube channel.
So Kaiju number 8, I was like, man, this show is so good. I need some merch. So I got this.
Oh, that is
Monster
a dope
Extraction
jacket.
Unit jacket. Yeah,
That's
and then
awesome.
it's not really anything on the back. It's like the Kaiju number 8 logo, but it's actually reversible. So
ooh, let's see the inside.
Yeah, the other side is even cooler.
Oh,
so
yeah.
now it's like black silver.
Oh, that's awesome.
Still has the
yes.
Kaiju logo with some, I think these are cherry blossoms.
Yes.
But on the back here is super dope.
Oh my God, I want that. Where'd you get that from?
Oh man, I can't reveal the plug.
We're about to be
no,
twins.
I'm kidding. I got it online. There's a Kaiju number 8 shop. I think it's just called Kaiju number 8 shop.
We're about to be twins.
Yeah, I was hoping Jaja was here. Then I would definitely show it because he said it's up there with Attack on Titan for him. So
yeah.
I don't even know if this is the brand, but still got the tag here. But yeah, super nice, and it's it's like a silky satin kind of thing.
Yeah,
so it's not a heavy jacket.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely would still not wear it anytime soon because it's mad hot out here. But yeah, I like this. Yeah, like when I seen this image, I was like, oh, I gotta get that.
It'll be ready for the. It'll be ready for the fall. How much was the jacket, James? Drop the price.
It was like 300.
Oh my God! Never mind. Putting my phone down. I was like, I want one. I was like, but it seems like it's worth it. I was like, let me just drop my phone right over there.
I'll let you borrow sometime.
I'm like, oh, let's buy Jaja one for his birthday. I love you, Jaja, but I was just but it's dope though. It's dope.
Thank you.
What else did I watch? I'm caught up on Windbreakers. I also watched the latest episode this morning. Windbreakers is almost over. Actually, yes, Windbreakers and Kaiju number 8 both have one more episode left. And then it's over. Then I have to figure out what I'm doing after with my life. Demon Slayer is also almost over. Only 2 episodes left. I'm gonna watch that later today when it comes out. This week's episode, well, it would have already aired by the time you all are listening to this, but this week's episode is supposed to be 40 minutes, and then next week is 50 minutes. So love that.
Okay, at least they're giving us longer episodes since it's a shorter season.
Season, yeah. And what else? I haven't played anything. I think the next thing on my list that I'm gonna watch is Mashal, just because I've been. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Just because I've been trying to watch it for a while. I'm gonna make my way slowly down the list. I'm gonna get to JoJo's eventually. It might be after Mashal, but we'll see.
No worries, JoJo will be there.
Yeah.
They still haven't announced the next season, but we know it's all coming.
Okay. But
Mashal's good. I'm actually behind in Mashal. I thought it was over, but it was like the season 2, like, or I don't even know if season 2, whatever season. It was like the mid-season break, and I was like, oh, Mashal's done. But apparently there's like a whole other half of the season I gotta watch. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta check that out.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my next thing. So I'll probably maybe I'll start watching that today, actually. We'll see. In between all the Elden Ring playing I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Uh, um, what else? I think that is all of the nerdy things that I did. Well, yeah, most of my nerdy things was I had to watch Kaiju. I had to watch all the other episodes of Kaiju number 8, so that took up a lot of time. Of the very limited free time I have. Oh yeah, and I watched bits and pieces of the Nintendo Direct. Didn't watch it all the way through, but I watched like bits and pieces.
Tuned in to
Returns,
see if there's anything you're interested in.
yeah. And there's a couple things we'll definitely actually like we can jump into it now actually
Let's do it.
since we're talking about it. So yeah, the Nintendo Direct was this last week. It was 40 minutes long, but they announced a lot of games. A lot of things. They announced actually a lot of interesting things. I wasn't thinking that I was going to be interested in that many things out of the Nintendo Direct, just because I'm not a huge like I have a Switch, but like I'm not really huge on my Switch. Like I don't play it that much.
Yeah, that's definitely my least played. Actually, well, technically my PC, but I played the Switch very, very little.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm like, oh, what's gonna make me want to pick up my Switch again, or even see if it's still working? It is. I'm sure it is, but yeah. So we have another. There's a Mario and Luigi game coming out. I think this is the first Mario Luigi game in almost 10 years, according to this article. This game looks interesting. I like the art style.
It does, yeah. There was a Mario, the last Mario and Luigi game, maybe, where you played as both Mario and Luigi, and I think it was like a turn-based kind of battle system. I really like that game. I don't even remember what it's called, but once I seen this, I'm like, oh, that reminds me of that game. But
Yeah.
this looks like something good. I don't know if I'll drop a hot 70 on it. Just gonna be completely honest, but I would definitely be interested in checking this out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Switch games to me don't seem like they're worth $70 to me. Like $70 just sounds like a lot for that console, but I that's just me.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
think
being cheap.
knowing how little I play my Switch, like Zelda,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about paying full
Oh
price
yeah,
for it.
that's
And then
different.
like I well technically I still haven't beat it, so I do need to beat that. But like that's a massive game.
Yeah. Yes. The good thing about all the games in this Nintendo Direct is that most of this stuff is coming out this year, and like there's a couple that are coming out early next year, like January. So that's good.
All very
Not
soon.
good.
Yep.
Not good for your pockets, but good in general if you're looking for stuff to play.
Good for Nintendo's pockets.
Yeah, for sure. This Nintendo World Championships NES edition, this looks cool and different and interesting. It's basically like speed running challenges, but you play online with like other people that are competing. So that's pretty cool and like a different concept.
Yeah, I do like this concept. So it's all like pretty much all classic games, and you're competing head to head against people, kind of the same way that you would do, kind of if you're sitting on the couch with them too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks fun.
It does. It looks fun. So this is available on July 18th. Is this gonna be like a full price game? I don't know what the price. Do you know? I don't know like what this is gonna cost to do.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It probably will cost because they have a deluxe set with pre-orders available. So actually, let's look it up.
So it will cost you.
And this is the NES edition, so it seems like they're gonna do this for all their different consoles.
Yeah. People that love to speed run are gonna love this. So this is gonna be good for them. It'll be cool to see the different people that do speed run challenges compete against each other. Like I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of things posted on people's YouTubes and things about this. So
I'll definitely check out some of these streams.
Yeah.
So it looks like this game is, if you buy it digitally, it's $30.
Oh, it's not bad.
But if you buy the physical, that's the deluxe set, and it comes with some other stuff. It doesn't say exactly what, but it's a big old box of stuff. That's $60.
Okay.
Which
still less than a typical game.
So the deluxe set comes with the game card, gold colored NES game pack, and stand to commemorate the 1990 World Championships, 13 art cards, and a set of 5 pins. So you actually get some decent collectible items with the deluxe. So that's for 60. That's not bad.
Yeah. And it's less than a normal Switch game, $10.
Yeah. So they aren't taxing too heavy on that.
Yeah. Fairy Tail 2. I have not watched Fairy Tail in years, but this game actually looks like something I might play. I don't know. It's real-time combat, which is, anything real-time combat automatically piques my interest because I hate turn-based gameplay. But the graphics look cool and the fighting style looks like something I would do. And like the combat style of this game reminds me of Final Fantasy. It's like party-based and like, team abilities based on like who's in your party and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy it again, but like it's something I
Yeah.
would play if I was bored enough to buy it. But yeah, regardless of
I
the
don't know if
fact
I'm up to
that
date in Fairy Tale, like the actual show.
who is?
I read it, like I read the whole thing, but I
Oh,
think
you read the whole
a
thing?
spinoff.
Oh shoot. Is Fairy
I
Tale's
didn't
over though,
watch it
right?
though.
I thought for some reason I thought Fairy Tale was still going on, or is it over the anime?
There's like I don't want to say a spinoff, but like a sequel that
Mm.
started, and there was a prequel too. It was called Fairy Tale Zero, I think. I
Oh
read that
yes,
one
yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah, and there was a while where
Um,
I loved Fairy Tale.
I liked Fairy Tale too back in the day, but then I fell off really hard. So
Yeah, yeah. Once I finished the mainline series, then like the stuff that happened afterwards, I don't think I ever started. So not that I didn't like it, I just never started it.
yeah, when I'm looking for ultra long binge, maybe I'll try to get back into Fairy Tale again and watch it. We'll see. I don't
Yeah,
know. This game, Fantasian, Neo Dimension. This I don't know. The concept of this one sounded weird to me. Did you watch this trailer?
no, I didn't even see this one. I'm looking at it
Oh,
now. It doesn't look like something I played, but
yeah, it's one like
uh,
you, I don't know, like you're fighting monsters or whatever, but then like you can send the monsters to like a different dimension where you can like save them to fight later. And I'm like, why? What's
yeah,
the purpose of
a
doing that?
turn-based RPG,
Yeah,
top
automatically no.
down.
Nope. Not for me, not for Shannon. But it looks cool for turn-based players, but yeah, not no, it's not me.
You guys are eating. We got
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yep. Which I think uh is
It
it
looks like
basketball?
it's
It's
only
basketball.
basketball.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like it's
okay,
only
yeah.
basketball. So what is this? Is this 4 player local, 2 player local co-op? 4 player?
It just says team up locally. I think it's four because it's four on the court, so I don't see
Yeah. Yeah.
why they wouldn't let you.
Sounds like a fun game
Yep, coming
for
to Switch
kids.
this summer.
Yep. So it's another one coming out this year.
Yep.
Mio Memories in Orbit. I don't really know what this game's about. The trailer didn't really say much, but the art style looks cool. Um, the art style looks very cool. But again, I don't like it's hard to know.
Yeah, like it looks like the whole game is a watercolor painting,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an animated watercolor painting. So that's a super cool concept.
Yeah. But yeah, they didn't have a lot of details about this game. It's coming out in 2025. That's all we know. But
Yeah,
nothing really else. There's an update to Disney Illusion Island. I've never heard of this game, so
me neither.
there's an update coming.
Sure,
Hello
somebody's
Kitty,
excited about that.
as am I excited about Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Which is basically it reminds me of um Animal Crossing, only with Sanrio characters.
That's exactly what I thought
Also,
this was at first. I was like, is this Animal Crossing X Hello Kitty? But
yes,
it's its own
but
total separate thing.
it looks like a combination of Animal Crossing and Minecraft because like you also explore like there's like video footage of like them exploring like dungeons and stuff like that and like other stuff. So I feel like it's a cute mashup with all your favorite
Yep.
Sanrio characters. So
And that one is coming to PlayStation and Xbox as well.
oh, I'm gonna play it on I'm gonna play it on PlayStation then. um sorry, Nintendo. Or maybe not. This seems like something I could play
Handheld.
handheld. It seems a little better to play handheld. I might play it on the Switch. I do want to play it though. Um, I wasn't a big fan of Animal Crossing, so like I'm kind of nervous, but like the adventure aspect of it, which they've baked into the trailer pretty hard, it seems like it's gonna hold my interest maybe a little bit. We'll see. If not, then I would have wasted $70, but we'll see. I'm excited.
Check out some reviews first.
Yeah. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports is also something that was announced. This is 4 player local co-op. Like with 4 different sporting games that you can play, I think.
Yeah, it looks like tennis, basketball, I don't know what this other sport was.
Some other
A
weird sport.
mashup of sports.
Yeah.
Looked like ultimate frisbee or something. I don't
Mhm.
know. We got some new Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us. Do people still play that game? I don't know. It was very
I played
popular
it
for a
in a
while.
game night with the homies
Oh,
probably
did you?
last month or the month before. Yeah. They have some new
Okay.
maps. I did not know how to navigate those maps. It was a struggle for all of us.
Well, I'm glad they made a lot of updates. So they're adding 2 new roles, or they're adding new roles. New crewmate and imposter roles. So it looks like the new roles look interesting. Like there's a tracker role, and like there's an imposter that you can turn invisible if you're that imposter. So like that, it sounds It sounds fun. I have to. It's just been a while since I played it. So, but
Yeah,
I really did enjoy Among Us when I was playing it. It was fun.
it swept the nation, swept
Yeah,
the globe, really.
it did. It did. Um, Farmagica, Farmagia, Farmagia. Well, okay. Anyway, this is a farming sim. This is a farming game. Well, it's farming combat.
Farming
Interesting.
with pals.
Farming it. That's what it reminded me of. I'm like, this is like Power Worlds mashup with something else that I don't know. But
And the main character looks like Natsu.
he
Dragon Lord.
does. He does, right? That's what I thought. Okay. So this one looks, again, not something that I don't think I'm gonna play, but this is coming out in November. But yeah, this is like some kind of weird Power World mashup for sure. We have a new Donkey Kong Country.
It's
Or is
coming
this
back in HD.
Yes. I'm like, this is the same game, but it's just HD.
Yeah, it's
remake.
the Wii release of it.
The re-release, yeah. Okay. In HD. So if you enjoyed that, there you go. Donkey Kong will be back for you in high def.
Donkey Kong fans rejoice.
Yep. And this is January 16th. So right in the beginning of 2025. We're also getting a Dragon Quest 3 remake. If you're a fan of that. I've never played Dragon Quest. Actually, it's Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake.
Oh yeah, 3 HD 2D remake and more.
Yep.
That's a lot of words for a title.
I know. This Funko Fusion game, I would play this. It looks interesting. So
yeah, it did look interesting. I was wondering how long until Funko Pops got like video game titles, like that art style at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like we're here now.
Yeah, so it's cool. So you get to choose up to like 60 different Funko characters, and like you get to play like in their own worlds. So it sounds like there's gonna be like it sounds like a massive game with a lot of content, depending on like how long the levels are like of these individual people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like that remains to be seen, but it looks like it has a potential to be a fairly large game for sure. But I would
that'll be here for the long term.
Yeah, I would play this. And like you can all they can do is go up from here because there's so many Funko characters that they can like update and like put in there. So infinite.
As long as those licenses work.
That's true. That's a good point. I see Invincible in this little like thumbnail. So an Invincible world will be cool to play in. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
First Invincible game.
Yeah. Luigi's Mansion 2 in HD. It's an HD upgrade. That's coming out in June. Then there's some stuff. This like went on forever, so there was some stuff I didn't even look at.
Yeah. Or some other things you're excited about from this.
Let's see. I'm excited about. Are you excited about the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, the arcade classics?
Yeah, I'll play it. I wasn't a huge fan of it back in the day, but now that I play fighting games a little bit more, I'll definitely check it out. This is one that like I kind of missed out on when it was like popping, so I'm not as excited about others were. To be completely honest, but yeah, the hype is getting me hype about it. I'm like, oh man, everybody, only ever raves about these games, so
yeah,
I'll definitely check them out.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about it for sure. A lot of people also are excited about the new. There's a new Super Mario Party coming out. Mario Party is very fun. So
yeah, Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Yeah. So.
And this one's up to 20 players online.
That sounds crazy.
This is going to be massive for game nights, streaming.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds very stressful, but it also sounds very fun. So, yeah.
It's going to take forever to get through those matches.
Yeah. And probably the most popular announcement, I think, out of the Direct was we're getting a Legends of Zelda game where Zelda is the main playable character. The internet I saw a lot of reactions on the internet about this.
Yeah,
I saw
people calling it Legends of Link.
Legends of Link. I saw some people crying because they were so happy. I was like, all right. I was like, that's cool. I'm glad that people are so happy about this.
This means something to them.
Yeah, it does. It does. Are you excited about it? Are you gonna play this, James?
This one I don't think I'll play. It looked really cool though, how she can do the magic duplication thing. So I mean maybe eventually I will, but if it goes on sale or something like that. Hot 70 would not do it. But
dang,
I
James
think there's another yeah.
James is like, if it's Zelda, I don't want to spend money. Only if it's Link. That's crazy, James.
Nah, this one looks a little more cartoonish than
it does. It does. I'm not a fan of
Zelda guy like it.
I'm not a fan of I wasn't a fan immediately of the art style. I was like, yeah, they're cute and chibi, but I don't know. The game itself seems like it's kind of easy. I was like, oh, so you can just make copies of literally anything at any time and use it anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like that's, but I could, I doubt it's as easy as they're making it look, but I don't know. It also could be, so we'll see.
Yeah, there's probably some complexities they haven't shown yet.
Yeah.
But that's coming this fall, September 26th.
Yeah, that is right around the corner. So that's great.
And it's getting a Nintendo Switch Hyrule edition. So a gold with the Hyrule logo on the back. That one looks really good.
It
I'm
does.
not gonna buy it, but
no,
looks cool.
No, because it's a Switch Lite, and I don't know. I just like I know somebody that has a Switch, like a regular Switch and a Switch Lite. And I'm like, why? But but it does look cool though.
Question.
It is cool. I wish that they would have also released a regular Switch in a Hyrule edition also. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have bought that one either, but
I know
it's cool to see. I'll just
why would I buy another Switch? Let's see what else. What else?
Just sell the skins. Oh, Lego Horizon Adventures. That one looks really interesting. So Horizon, the PlayStation title, is coming to another system finally, and it's happens to be Switch. So, but it's a Lego version.
In Lego edition. I hope it's then easier than the original
game. Probably so. Horizon is on my backlog of games that I need to play. So
I know
I have both the first and second Horizon, but I started the first one. I played maybe about an hour, and then something else came out, and it took all my attention away. So yeah, I'll play that eventually. But I do have it. I don't think PlayStation is planning to take the ownership away because it's a PlayStation title. So
yeah,
but I'm still trying to beat it sooner than later before they do something weird.
I got stuck on Horizon, the first one, and I haven't touched it since I got stuck. I gotta try to do it again. There's no such thing as getting stuck anymore. Well, because I wasn't stuck on a boss. I was just stuck in an area, and could not figure out what I was supposed to do or where I was supposed to go. I should have just looked it up. Do you hear my phone ringing?
God. No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, great. Stray is coming to Switch. So Stray was fun. I played it for all of 25 minutes on the PlayStation, and then I was like, okay, I'm bored. But I appreciated the concept. So it's cool that it is coming to Switch. I doubt the graphics are going to be as good as it is on PlayStation though, because the graphics are really good on Stray. Have you played this game at all?
Nah, I watched people stream it because I was curious to know, like, all right, what do you really do in this game?
It's a cat sim.
Yeah, cat sim.
Yeah, that's all it is. There's like a cutesy. So this Tales of the Shire Lord of the Rings game, this reminds me of Animal Crossing. This is like actually like more of like copy and paste Animal Crossing into Lord of the Rings type game. It's cute. I'm not gonna play it, but like that's what it is. And I think the other biggest thing is Metro Prime 4, which was first announced.
The biggest announcement.
The biggest thing. Yeah. Announced in 2017. So this is on like Kingdom Hearts level of how many years it's taken for this game to come out.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is when they announced it, they didn't even show, like, they showed some footage with this trailer, but they didn't show any of that at the announcement. So it's been 7 years before they got even this, which is, I mean, it's still a good trailer, but it wasn't a lot to see. But they still have no expected like hard release date. It just says 2025. So
yeah. Well, I mean, that's something. That is something. Yeah. So development had to restart in 2019 under a different studio. So that's why it took so long, is what this is. But still, like, that's a long time to wait for a game. But at least you guys, at least all the Metroid fans know that next year they have something to look forward to. Unless, of course, it's delayed. But I hope not for everyone's sake. So overall, a good Nintendo Direct. There's a lot of interesting things in here. More things that I'm interested in than things that I'm not. So that's good. And
I'll probably get that Mario Party and then maybe the Mario and Luigi game. For sure. Those two I'll probably get. Like Switch, they have a good way of making games that like all your friends are playing, so you're like, oh, I guess I gotta get it too. Like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like I probably don't play it unless I'm playing with my friends. Sometimes I'll play it, just run a couple rounds and stuff like that. But stuff like that is like, all right, it'll be fun to play with friends. So they might get my money on that one for the Mario Party Jamboree.
Yep. I mean, it'll be a good use of money.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? I'm gonna get Zelda and Hello Kitty Adventure, whatever it's called. Sanrio World. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Sanrio Crossing.
Yeah, yes. There you go. Are you gonna get Horizon? No, you said you're gonna finish Horizon first on your PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to play the Lego one, but yeah, I'm gonna beat. I do plan to beat Horizon after I beat Elden Ring, which thousands of players have come back to beat Moog, Lord of Blood,
Yeah.
ahead of the DLC. So
Yeah.
let's get into some Elden Ring here.
Yeah, me and Jaja were talking about this last week because they released a statement ahead of the release of the DLC that 62% of the players have not beaten Mog, which you need to do to access the DLC. So after that announcement, the percentage of people that went to beat it actually didn't go up by much. So when they made that at the time of the announcement, only 37.8% of players had beaten it already. But then it went up to 39.6%. So like some people went to it, but not all. But so me and Jaja were saying, like, last week we were talking about, like, why would they make a DLC that you have to have already beaten a certain boss to access, because it's limiting the amount of people that can play it, therefore limiting the amount of money that you're making off the DLC. But
Yeah,
in this article, they're basically saying that we don't need your money because the game was so successful and sold so successfully. They've sold over 25 million copies of Elden Ring since its release. It came out like 2 years ago. And they're saying that because it was so successful, they can maneuver their marketing efforts to I guess, like, to more audience engagement instead of like, oh, we need this DLC to make money. So they're just like,
yeah.
F your
And
money.
I actually like that a lot more because it's
Yeah.
like they're not trying to get money, they're just trying to give good content.
Yeah,
So
which is good.
for the players, the real deal fans of Elden Ring, because this was an optional boss, so it wasn't
Yeah.
even like you need to be this person for the story. It was like you're just enjoying playing Elden Ring. Let me beat this guy for a challenge. Now the DLC is pure challenge because like to even access it, you had to beat this optional boss. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a really good stance to take of like, hey, we're doing this because we want to,
Yeah.
not because we need money. So
Yeah. But that's also great. That says a lot. Like, to be able to have, I mean, I'm sure that everyone wishes that that they could be in that kind of space where, like, they could make DLC like just strictly for fan fun and not for like money. But all games don't sell this well. So some people are forced to do it for that reason. But it's cool that they're in that space where they can just do whatever they want to just because. 25 million is very impressive. For sure.
And then in that only 39% of the people are even going to be eligible to play the DLC. So that's not even like a guarantee. So that means looking at the numbers here, about 18,000 people jump back in to finish up that DLC. So that means, I mean, that's not to say that they're gonna all buy the DLC, but yeah, that many people have wanted to look at it.
Let's look at if we can pull up like weekend sales from the DLC. Nope, never mind. There's nothing about it yet. I'm sure the DLC sold well in this first weekend. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it, so I know a lot of people have it. But yeah, there's no achievements or trophies in this DLC. I saw that article earlier, so if people were expecting that, there is none of that. They also said that this is the only DLC that Elden Ring's gonna get, so savor it.
Enjoy while it lasts. But I mean, there's so much content in just Elden Ring, the base game, plus the DLC.
Many.
I'm sure it'll hold people over for quite a while.
For sure.
Before From Software drops their next project.
That's why people are on New Game Plus 9 and like all these like have played like it's like okay.
Some of us still haven't even beaten the base game, so
some of us still haven't even beaten it. Nowhere near. I don't even remember what level I'm on, but I'm nowhere near level 600 like some of these other people. Whew. It's gonna be fun to jump back in. I'm excited.
Yeah, I want to jump in now while people are still playing, because then if I want to summon somebody to help me beat a boss, then it's a lot more players online right now to be able to help. Actually, some of my friends do play. One of my friends, I think he's beat it at least twice. Because he's mentioned he's done a different playthrough. So maybe I'll see if he can help me out here.
Yeah, definitely get the help of your friends. I've heard that the DLC is quite difficult. Well, I've heard from some other people have said it's easy, but I feel like the toxic people are saying it's easy. Because
yeah, I've been watching streams all weekend, so
Oh,
I've
have
been
you?
seeing some. Yeah, I've been seeing some tough bosses.
Yeah. That's what kind of like Elden Ring to me is like not fun, really. It's more scary and anxiety inducing because like, there are people that there are like creatures and like people that I won't even go near because I'm like, I know I'm gonna die. And like I don't want to. So
Yeah, there
like
was like a jump scare at one point. I was watching someone stream it, and they ran into like a jump scare kind of thing. And I was like, I didn't know
really?
Elden Ring put this in the game. Yeah,
What was it?
they were just they were like riding their horse through, and then something like jumped out at them, and
Oh.
I was like, not like a boss, well, like a random monster that like ambushed you, but it was kind
Mhm.
of like a loud scream kind of thing. I was like, oh,
Oh.
Elden Ring is
Yeah.
doing this?
There are a lot of like scary things in there. I'm just like, I don't like, nope. I'm running
Yeah,
away. I remember I went into this one area. I forgot where I was. And I tried to sneak up. There was like a whole bunch of like creatures there, and I tried to like attack them, and I thought I was gonna be able to, but like literally I hit them with my magic, and like literally nothing happened. Like they were like
dang.
their HP didn't go down at all. I was like, ugh! I had to like turn around and run away. But yeah, this like it's yeah, it is scary. I just find it highly stressful every time I play it. But no, we're gonna jump back in. I'm ready to
Yeah, we'll
be
jump back in and we'll beat it.
yes. Positive vibes out there for us. Um, cool. Let's move into some TV and movie news. Uh actually, yes, let's do that. So, Benedict Cumberbatch in a recent interview said that Avengers 5 is going to be I forgot the phrase, the exact term that he used. Um Oh, he said Avengers 5 is cooking up a storm. Sure, Benedict. And just to remind everyone, Avengers 5 was originally supposed to be Kang Dynasty, which then now is not because Jonathan Majors is no longer with Marvel Studios. But apparently, whatever direction they're going in, according to Benedict Cumberbatch, is a good one. Do you believe this? I don't.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, not that he's getting paid this. Well, he technically is getting paid to say that. I'm sure
Yeah.
he's getting paid very handsomely from Marvel, but of course he wants to drum up excitement for whatever project he's working on. So
Yeah. Yeah, for
he
sure.
probably has a little bit closer to a he probably has more hype for it than the fans who have seemingly been disappointing lately because they've been dropping the ball a little bit. But
Dropping
I
the ball.
yeah, some people are taking that a little bit literally when he said cooking up a storm, so they think,
Mm.
oh, Storm is going to be in Avengers 5.
Oh God. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, so
these are
we're
like these are like the hardcore conspiracy theorists here. Yeah,
yeah,
they're
so
back.
we're starting this now.
They're back again. Guys, no, no, don't
Yeah,
stop. You guys are setting yourself up for ultimate disappointment. You have to stop with the conspiracy theories. Um, but I guess we'll see. So I think that this is so there was a report that said that Avengers 5 could see more than 60 MCU characters reprising their roles. I don't think that's true at all. But whatever. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess.
yeah, 60 characters, even if it's a 2 hour long movie, that's
That's
a
a
lot of
lot.
characters.
That's a
A lot of
lot.
characters.
That's a lot. Um, I think so. This movie is slated to come out in, I think it was 2026. I think. I
Or
don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, yes. May 1st, 2026 is when it's supposed to come out. So we'll see. Again, they have to pivot us. We haven't heard if they are recasting Kang or if they're pivoting to another villain. Or yeah, I don't think we've heard any like official updates about that. So I don't know. I'm guessing since they have renamed it just Avengers 5 that they're moving away from Kang. Um, we'll see. Who knows? I'm not really
yeah,
as invested as I once was. So
certainly not. Yeah, there's a lot going on at Disney Studio camps when it comes to Marvel because even Blade, the script is now being reportedly rewritten this summer,
yep,
and it will go out to different directors.
after they lost their second director, um, now the script's being rewritten. I don't think this movie's coming out. Do you think this movie's coming out?
I think they're gonna have to just go ahead and drop this one. I mean, there's a lot of excitement from fans just because they're like, oh, more Blade, but it seems
Yeah.
like the people actually working on this are not as excited because yeah, they've gone through two directors already.
Mm-hmm.
Cast members are dropping left and right. So
Yeah.
recently, Delroy Lindo just dropped out of the project. So
Yeah.
it's something's going on there that people don't want to work on this.
Yeah. I think that the script must be just really bad, right? Because like the directors keep walking away. So I just feel like
Yeah,
the script is probably just not good. Um, so but they have so there's a report that Marvel has brought on Eric Pearson to help write the new script. And Pearson's past writing credits include work on Thor Ragnarok, Black Widow, and Thunderbolts, which is coming out, and Fantastic Four. So Thor Ragnarok and Black Widow were good movies. So I mean, we'll see, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that this movie's cursed. So it says that the script has already gone through multiple rewrites with different storylines and time periods used in various drafts. So like there was one draft, or like there was one version that was set in the 1920s. And
Strange.
Very strange. I'm glad that that was axed, because I feel like there would have been outrage about that. Like, this is not a good idea.
Where does that fall in the MCU timeline? If they're
Right.
trying to make this part of the MCU timeline at all.
Yeah, which we don't know. I just think that this project is cursed. Like, Mahershala, I would have loved to see you be Blade, but like, I don't know.
Would have loved to see it.
I just don't think it's gonna happen at this point. And honestly, like, how old is this man now?
Yeah, and that sucks for like his acting career, because like I'm sure he's dedicated time to, all right, I need to focus on the project that I'm working on. So he's probably hasn't been taking on other roles because he's like, well, I have this thing coming up. So
yeah, he's 50.
Now you're just icing him.
He could be Blade for like one movie. I just feel like he's getting, well, that's not true, because Keanu Reeves is pretty old, and look at him. Or
John Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna talk. Oh, speaking of John Wick, James, what were you doing this weekend? You didn't mention that in your nerdy things. It's not technically nerdy, but I was watching your Instagram story. I was like, what? I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, just a quick side quest. So I did a shooting competition. So it's called USPSA, US Practical Shooting Association. So it's like a league basically for like competitive shooting. So yeah, sometimes I'll go shooting like at the range, but this one is like a moving kind of, like you gotta navigate through a course and hit targets. There's no set paths that you have to take. So it's kind of on you to determine like, all right, how do I want to navigate through this course and shoot at these targets, and then there's a bunch of different rules and stuff you got to follow. But I seen Keanu Reeves doing that kind of training for John Wick, and I was like, man, that looks fun. So I just wanted to try it out, and yeah, I gave it a try. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy hot outside though. It was it was nasty hot outside.
It looked.
It was over
fun.
100. Yeah, it was.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. So you definitely have to have like definitely shooting basics before you go out there. Because there are some rules, like just shooting guideline basics. If you get DQ'd, like you're done for the day. So it was, I want to say 7 different courses that you did. One of them was just a standing still course. So it was like a quick fire kind of drill.
Okay.
Where you like, I think you shoot 5 rounds, then you reload and you shoot 5 more. So that's probably the easiest one of the day. I mean, you still have to have, shooting accuracy and stuff like that. But as far as like not having to move around and navigate to different targets, but yeah, it was fun. I felt like I was in a John Wick movie.
It looked so you can just sign up for this. You don't have to have any previous shooting experience.
No, yeah, you can just sign up. I mean, of course, if you don't know what you're doing, like if you never held a gun before, then like you might want to tell the people that like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, everyone out there was super duper friendly. Like I didn't because like there's usually a stigma around like gun ownership, like everyone's like racist and rude, but like I mean, everyone was super friendly. They were helping me out. Because I mean, I go to like the gun range from time to time, but I'm not like an expert or anything like that. But people were like giving me pointers like, hey, you might want to try gripping it this way instead, since we're moving now instead of standing still. Because there are different things that go into like your grip when you're moving versus standing still. So yeah, they were helping me out in that way. And then people ask like, how much of instruction do you need as far as just gun handling in general? So if you went out there and have never shot a gun before, they probably walk you through some of that stuff before you actually take on a course, just to make sure everyone's safe, because it is actual live bullets that you're using. So for everyone's safety, they'll probably walk you through gun safety and stuff like that. But yeah, anybody can sign up.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you looked very actiony. I was like, this is cool.
It was like an action movie.
I was not expecting to see you doing that.
I got a bunch more side quests coming up. It's side quest summer.
Okay, are you getting in another hot air balloon?
Oh, definitely not. I will never do that
again. Okay, cool. Do you wanna give a hint to what else you're doing, or we're just gonna see it when it happens?
I'm actually not sure. So
okay.
not even that I don't think I'm jinxing myself or anything. I just don't know which one to look. I know every time I see something like, oh, that looks cool, I would try it out. Then I'll probably try it out. So I was watching because the Olympic trials are going on right now. They showed a preview for diving, and I'm like, oh, diving looks cool. I should try that out. So if I find somewhere to do some diving, I'll for sure do diving.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But it's usually pretty spontaneous.
I admire divers because that is scary. I would not. No.
Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. And I got a,
Okay.
slight gymnastics background, so I
Oh,
could do
that's
something.
true.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Are you still doing gymnastics? Or have you been to the
Nah,
gym?
so it's in Olympic year, so like the space for
Oh,
like
got it.
competitions and stuff has been reserved for like the
Got it.
pros. So
Yeah.
it's been a little bit tough getting gym time.
Okay.
Because I was looking to compete this year, but I totally forgot it was Olympic year. So
Oh,
yeah, so I'm actually mad rusty right now. So maybe end of the year I'll be able to compete, but I do have to get back practicing and stuff like that. So
okay.
we'll see. That's another one of my side quests. So if you see me in a gymnastics competition, like I have a uniform and everything because I was ready.
Nice.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
I was ready. But yeah, that's another side quest coming up.
All right. Yes. We'll look out for you there for sure. Then
Yeah,
Jay was doing all these cool things. I need to go do some cool things.
you should.
I know I should. There's things that I do once and I'm like, I'm gonna do this more often, and I just don't do it. Like archery. I got into archery for a little while, like a couple years ago. And I was like,
Oh,
I'm
fun.
gonna come do archery like once a week. And I'm gonna get really good at shooting a bow and arrow, and then I'm gonna be really cool. But then it just didn't happen. I went 3 times, I think. And then I had to stop. But yeah, I want to like
Dang.
pick up another cool hobby again. Maybe I will pick up archery again because I actually really enjoyed it while I
Okay.
was doing it.
Side quest summer for you as well.
Yes, side quest summer for me. We'll see. All right, James, question. Were you a fan of Totally Spies back in the day?
Yeah, I used to watch it.
Okay, cool. It was a cool show. So there's a live action version, live action corner. Here we go. There's live
Okay.
action remake coming from a very random Will Ferrell. Um, there's not a lot of
Hmm.
details on it, but it is being worked on. How do you feel about this, James?
I think this could work in a live action format. I mean,
Yeah,
well, we already have Charlie's Angels, which was a
yeah.
huge hit.
But
So I mean,
this
maybe the
is
people
like
that
this
were
is Charlie's Angels though, basically, if you turn it into
yeah.
live action.
So yeah, the fans of that series that are missing it, maybe they'll gravitate to this and give it a
Hmm.
chance. It looks like it says after nearly an 11-year break. So
Yes.
there hasn't been any new sort of Totally Spies anything for 11 years.
Mm-mm.
And it's French animated? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, actually. Um, so yeah, so it has been so Totally Spies, the animated series, hugely successful. It's available in more than 60 languages and sold to more than 220 territories. It was a very popular show.
It was,
And
yeah. I actually used to watch this. Like, I
yeah,
wouldn't like drop everything I'm doing to go watch it, but if it
I
was
would.
on, I would check it out.
I would drop everything I was doing to watch it. And actually in France, I think France had a 7th season after like a long break, but that I don't think it ever came here. But yeah, I'm interested to see. So this is something that will be translated well to live action. One, because there's been enough time, I think.
Yeah,
It's been years and years and years, so that's cool. And it's just like an easy show to do. It's like a spy. It's another spy show. So if it's done well, it could be really good.
yeah,
But yes, also
yeah.
very
Like
similar
Women
to
as
Charlie's
Spies, I
Angels.
don't think that'll be a tough ask. Maybe some of the technologies they use,
Yeah, yeah.
like it doesn't seem like they'll need crazy special effects or anything like that. But
No,
I think this could work.
yeah. So we'll keep an eye on this. Um, this makes a lot of sense. What didn't make sense was the live action Powerpuff Girls that they were trying to do. See, you have to like
Yeah,
pick and
that one that
choose.
one didn't make sense. Yeah,
You have to pick and choose wisely what you're trying to adapt. Um, but yeah, so we'll look forward to that. This is like the first live action thing that I've heard in a while that I'm not like ill. Like why? So
yeah. I
there's
would check this show out.
yeah. There's a one positive live action corner thing. Um, Really quickly, jumping back to anime, I didn't put this in the rundown, but it's something I've been seeing all over the internet. I've been seeing uh in regards to Demon Slayer. So we all know that there's one more arc of Demon Slayer. Well, if we don't, there's one more arc of Demon Slayer after this arc that's currently airing. Have you been seeing the reports that they're going to divide it into 3 movies? The
I
Infinity
have not
Castle
seen
arc?
that.
I've seen it
That sounds a little bit
multiple.
wild.
Yeah. I've seen it. So at first I thought like, okay, like these are just rumors, but like I've seen it from multiple sources now. It still hasn't been officially confirmed, but like a lot of people are reporting it. So who knows at this point, but I would be disappointed. I feel like that's a little bit lazy.
Yeah, lazy and greedy because like now we got to go to the movies 3 different times to get the rest of the story.
Yeah. And which means that like, yeah, so like one movie's gonna come out and then like how long are we gonna have to wait for the second movie and then the third
Yeah, it'll
movie?
probably
Like
be
I
like a
don't
year
really,
in between at least for
yeah.
each one.
I'm like, this feels like slimy Attack on Titan, like starting to stretch like things out. Like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So like
Yeah,
I'm really hoping it's not true. If it is true, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, they're really doing themselves a disservice with if that is the route that they choose to go.
Yeah, like Demon Slayer is very popular right now. I think like I was reading like it's like a favorite among like Gen Z, something like that. And I forgot that it was it was Demon Slayer, and I think it was also Kaiju number 8 were the two that were the most popular right now. Which makes sense. I just don't think that they should ruin the end by making us have to wait for 3 movies. Just like go out on a bang and be like historically known as like one of the better animes of this generation. By just giving us
like once you try to say, let's say, binge it after it's done, then like you're watching episodes and it's like, oh, movie time, and then that breaks the rhythm of whatever binging. Because like you're trying to watch a couple episodes a night, then you're like, well, now I gotta watch a movie.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Who knows how long.
Exactly. We should just go out on a bang and just give us a well thought out, well done last season.
Yeah.
Don't do this to us. Anyway.
Don't do it.
We'll see. It's probably gonna happen just because people hate us, I guess.
And then the spoilers are going to be out there too. So like, because people have to find time to go to the movies. If you're just sitting at home watching Crunchyroll, your chance of getting spoiled is less. But once you got to find time and then money to go to the movies, then so everyone's getting spoiled.
Yeah. So I hope that it's not true, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah. Anything else for this week before we wrap up, James?
Nah, we all got to get caught up on our shows and watch or play Elden Ring.
And play Elden Ring. I'm gonna play Elden Ring today. I'm gonna play it. Okay, so couple weeks we'll be at BlerdCon. So excited for that. Have you decided on a cosplay? Have you decided who you're gonna be, James? You don't have to say it on this podcast. We are doing a group cosplay. Not Jaja, sadly. Jaja's not gonna be there, but me, James, and our friend of the podcast, Spivey, we're doing group cosplay.
Cosplay, we're ready.
Okay, so you've picked which character out of the 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I ordered it?
No.
Not yet. But
okay.
I'll do that now.
I was like, yeah, it is a couple weeks away at this point, so we gotta do that for sure.
Well, I found it online and it said delivery date would be like the following week, but this was like on Thursday, so it would be delivered this week. So I was like, oh, I got some time. But I mean, why not order it now? So I'll go ahead and order it now.
Okay. Yeah. So if you are in the DMV area, or if you are still planning on traveling into the DMV area for BlerdCon, like myself, you can catch us there. It's gonna be exciting. But yeah. Thanks for joining us for another week of the podcast, everyone. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are interested in seeing all the visuals from the podcast. James is always showing us stuff. So if you are not watching us on YouTube, you are not seeing what he's talking about. So you should definitely watch us there. You can also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.